Do we go Gen? I like Gen. On 7 armor, he feels balanced. You need some good hero powers and you can make him shine. I won 2 games with him yesterday. Beasts are in the lobby. Also Elementals. And also Naga. I think we wanna ignore Dragons and Murlocs if you can. Having said that, you probably still buy Hatchling on 1. And not Mana Saber. Because Mana Saber is trash while Hatchling is amazing. So this is interesting. Like, your turn 1, you can just buy the most powerful minion. Not necessarily lean into one tribe. But for example, if you had 2 similar minions, like for Beast it would be Surf and Surf. I would go with the Surf and Surf over the Hatchling.
A blessed dream has left.
Is your free-to-play climbing going well? It is, but I don't play a ton of games on my free-to-play account. I'm recording them for YouTube. And trying to also have enough energy to like deliver the good commentary. Force poll on every game. We go for the big poll. Do you like souvenirs stand more than trip vouchers? Yes. Mostly because it's free, whereas trip vouchers is 1 gold. But that is not the only reason. I think there's power in duplicating some of the trinkets. Like, it synergizes really well with each other. Yeah, biggest issue with trip vouchers is that it costs money. Easiest free on free ever. Happy that I got to keep my minion, but if I wouldn't have that spell, I would sell this fucker. I'm not buying this shop, it's a terrible shop. I had a game with double typewriter. I had the one as well. It's not the best, but it's okay. The first 4 minions you buy are an insta triple. It sounds good, but you also have to pay 4 gold for it, so. Wow. Dude, the dragon was great. Great dragon. Twice as nice is okay. I guess I'll go with it. Twice as nice with Toki? How the hell does that even work? Stay Frosty also pretty solid. But now Temporal is probably better, right? It's super boosted. This one is too crazy. It's also like an insta triple, right? I'm thinking about buying Priestess first and then going Recruiter after. Good that we taunted. Ah, he didn't matter actually. Fuck, should have played the one-on-one position earlier. Nah, wish I had this earlier. Let's see. If the guy stays, I play it now. If the guy goes to 4, I play it for next turn. He seems to stay. Let's just buff now. More power. This looks great. I wish I have enough gold, and I think we will. To like level, take the triple, and then also hero power to like line up a 555. Panda roaching. Yeah, Panda seems to be roaching a bit. You can also play this guy to play another tribe. The only tribe I would like to play over Naga would be Beasts. But for now, I'm okay getting Naga minions. I think it's solid. They're powerful. Ah, another attack. Huge. And we tied. This is pretty solid. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm gonna go trip vouchers here. Even though I said earlier that I don't really like it. Simply because it's better than everything else. Let's sell the Murloc, take a trip. Strategist. Strateg is really good. Do I want to play another recruiter or are we having too much? No, we're having too much. Let's hero power. Not actually worth it. Yeah, I don't love it. Actually, Drakari makes this guy give you a free drop and then a 5, but that's the only thing it does, so it's not so sexy. I'll sell this guy and do this thing. Bullshit. Can go for 60s next turn. Let's buff this guy. Prima buff the Lurker. I need Wind Fury for this. And I need the tier 5 Naga. And I need the tier 6 Naga. Dude, if I can roll into the Ruthless Queensguard, or into the Groundbreaker, or into Atisa, I'll be so fucking happy. Why Chef's Choice a strategist? I can't get it anyways, because I'm on 4. It really doesn't matter what is Chef's Choice. It matters that you Chef's Choice. I want to go to 5 next turn. Also, I have 2 turns in a row of getting greater into greater. Let's just super focus on in combat Naga. How good's back to back? I'll buy it because it's free, but I'm not super crazy on it. Let's do this. Harbinger B2B. Wait, why is this not frozen? Oh, because it didn't get copied. Double chicken. Bro, can this be a chicken pivot? We have B2B, we have chicken pivot. What else do you want? Brother, what else do you want, brother? Hope you been good. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to go back to back. QQ says, "Hi RDU, I don't talk much, but I'm here. Like a silent protector." Thank you so much, Mr. Silent Protector. This card is nuts. And if I can add some spell damage, we can beat the beast players. But at the same time, I'm offered free Poltrons in the shop. Can I pass on that? Poltron is the best comp in the game, but I think you need a little bit more than just the Poltron. And now we're already getting the Naga trinkets. Huh? We're having the Leviathan. Get a Groundbreaker. Your Groundbreakers also gives us the minion to the left. Get a Time Warp Glow skill. After you cast a Spellcraft spell, give your minions with Divine Shield free. Time Warp scale seems pretty solid. Ribbon is expensive as fuck. I don't like it because of that. Divine Shield, the one in the shop, and get 5 chickens. 5 chickens? Don't you want me to pick 100 chickens? Terrible. 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 I played fast. Oh, I couldn't get the pick. It's fine. Throw? Bro, I finished my turn. I didn't make a mistake. Sometimes I play... Sometimes I have to think. You should try it. Hello RDU, are you going to the World Cup this summer? Brother, I can barely go to a restaurant with a newborn kid. We're still getting adjusted to the life with a kid. So definitely not gonna travel to watch football on another continent. Also, I cannot really take that much time off as a streamer. So yeah, maybe some other time. I definitely want to go to a World Cup game during my life. I was lucky that I got to see Romania play at the Euro. It might not happen again with how shitty we're playing. And we even won that game. But Yeah. Definitely not gonna go to the World Cup. I'm not sure if Balinda is good here. The next World Cup is gonna be in Spain. Yeah, that definitely seems like a more approachable World Cup as an European. Maybe Romania qualifies. Hopium. The tripling Bolinda seems interesting. B2B angle. It's really good with the time of glow scale, the Bolinda. You're getting so many stats, it's crazy. Pretty crazy, right? Also, Lord Walker Scroll works with Bolinda. What's your favorite shawarma place in Bucharest? Brr, I'm not loyal to one place. Whenever I start liking a place for shawarma, it disappoints me. We missed one minion there, right? Bro, playing a Tisa would also be pretty good. Oh, I missed spell damage, didn't I? Fuck, bro. Oh, this guy is super huge, super important. The Mortal guy is decent. Oh, he ended up taunted. Whoops. This is a divine shield it. Bro, it's too much happening here. Need to taunt this fucker. I need to untaunt him, sorry. Why did I taunt him? Because I'm stupid. I know that taunt spell plus Balinda leaves you untaunted, but I forgot that taunt spell plus golden Balinda doesn't. I'm having like the nuttiest start on the nuttiest comp in the craziest situation. Let's not throw this, okay? We're gonna destroy Beast players. We're gonna fuck them. Okay? This is insane, brother. The problem is he's not really like getting that many stats. Need to cut the Bruiser. Need to divine the Emergent. Yeah, so hear me out, hear me out. Yeah, Balinda B2B. Jesus.
Just keep shaking. Now for our next move. The future is now.
That one could be a game changer.
What do I do with Ravager? Should I play for it? B2B Ravager.
A gift for Ashara.
You did what had to be done.
Don't look down.
Nothing can slow you down.
Why do you play this shit in Poltron lobby? This shit? Watch me run with the game. I'm playing one of the few things that can actually compete with Paul. Yeah, I need to stop putting Recruiter Wind Fury. I get full hand every turn already. Lowwalker Scroll kinda good with the Ravager. He's lucky that he's above cap.
Spectacular moves out there.
Who is the cut? Has to be this guy. The problem is we have to cut him now.
That one could be a game changer.
Don't look down.
I'll take their Poltrons. I'll take their chicken. This guy shouldn't have taunt. We got B2B. Lol.
Extra large minion coming your
We don't have Drakari.
I was hoping you'd pick this one.
A gift for Ashara.
So tell me, Chad, why do I play this in a Poltron lobby?
You have unlocked your true potential.
I mean, this guy is gonna get deleted from 34. Or whatever he's at right now. I'm happy I get my attack with the guy. Probably gonna give me like close to full hand. Bro is playing dragons.
That'll make things more interesting. Another ambitious recruit.
Escape the darkness with me.
Puffer Quill is kind of decent as a minion. In case nothing else works. Wave Rider is huge. Another back-to-back is also kind of fun.
You did what had to be done.
Okay.
Onward, my nautical steed.
So now the question is if I should end on Puffer Quill. Probably, right? So you taunt this. Wind Fury this for sure. Huh? Funny. Yeah, we also have 8/8 spell damage, so we're going pretty crazy. But Golden Balinda, Golden Emergent, you don't care that beasts are in the lobby. You're gonna go crazy here. Why did I learn on the climb besides the broken comps? That the first trinket is mostly for tempo purposes, and you shouldn't focus entirely on it. The first trinket is just to guide you very often. Bro is still pretty strong. Was he lucky?
Try again.
How the fuck did he get me? Losing to disconnector. How do you know he's disconnecting? Probably gonna keep Puffer.
Why don't you hire a new recruit?
Don't I outscale him? I outscale him, I don't know. Do I outscale him?
Now for our next move.
Pick a new member for your team. Clever choice. You are doing super.
Balinda is really good in the shopping phase. She gets a bit worse after.
Another victory.
This one is solid.
You're a true hero.
Maybe have to cut Belinda. Yeah.
You did what had to be done.
Onward, my nautical steed.
I'll play another fucking Emergent.
From the maelstrom.
And win Fury that guy. And hope it's enough. Why not extra scam? Buffer Wheel is extra scam, but I feel like if I just activate Queensguard twice, my dragon hits better and then we just win. Got him good. 69 points. Nice. And we're plus MMR again for the day. A bit complicated game. Okay, let's look over the changes. The biggest problem is that they're not removing Poltron. Not removing Poltron is crazy, or not nerfing Poltron is crazy. But let's see, because they give us some pretty heavy dev comments. I definitely want to talk about this and try to like predict how it's gonna be like. Dev comment! We hope you have been enjoying the new season. I surely have. This patch is primarily focused on smoothing out some early over and underperforming cards. Most of the minion changes target individual outliers, but we also took the opportunity to buff dragons and undead while reining in elementals. There are two specific cards we want to call out: Ship Jumper and Back to Back. Ship Jumper can be a fun build around card and enable some high level pivots, but it has also been showing up a bit too often and could feel frustrating to face. We changed it from a dev rattle to a rally to significantly reduce its power ceiling while still preserving interesting combat decisions. Fun fact, I got to the point where if I want to buff a pirate, I prefer to buff the cliff guy than the Ship Jumper. Ship Jumper seems a bit wacky, but making him a rally might make him better anyways, outside of the BS Macau Titus shenanigans. Back to Back was not a major power outlier in most situations, but when combined with Belinda, it could create some really wild boards. We changed the spell to grant its stats all at once and to scale more slowly with Tavern spell buffs. We still expect strategy to be powerful in the right situations, but more in line with other playstyles. So it's slower to grow. Probably they make it not work with Belinda, is what I'm thinking. For trinkets, our changes focus on smoothing out their overall power level. We'll continue to monitor the meta. I mean, they're not monitoring the meta well if they're not nerfing beasts at all. Like, in my opinion, I think last Friday I realized that beasts are the best tribe in the game because they counter all the good tribes and they don't really have a counter outside of Bluster, which you can play around with Rabbit the Panther. So, I think the best way to do it is nerfing Stegodon, maybe to giving 2 attack, and then nerfing Poltron pretty hard. Like, maybe making him Avenge 5 or something. But until then, they could probably, like, remove Poltron. But let's see what they're doing. So, Sky Blazer gets buffed. It's now a free 8 and it gives free 2. Solid, but I don't know if it's enough to play around her and Trigor. Void Pop Trainer, as expected, gives free 3. Still good, but a bit weaker. Shadow Dancer is a tier 5, I think because they're buffing Staff of Enrichment, in case you're asking yourself why. Caligos tier 5! Ho-ho! Okay, interesting. Kali on 5 is definitely interesting. Now you can't get it from the egg, however. Isn't that bad? Maybe it was better to keep him as a 6, but give him like free or something. Twilight Broodmother as a 4-drop makes a lot of sense. Should have happened already some time ago, probably. Ring Bearer tier 6 and activates on every single attack. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. The Green Chroma Drake gives 2-4 instead of 5 health. And the other one gives 4-2 instead of 5 attack. I like it. It's more well-rounded now. This guy just gets more stats on the base minion. And same for this guy, no effect change. Waveling gives 3-3, that's fine. This one gives 7-7. Not crazy nerfs, I like that. Also Azerite, I expected them to make it 2-2. They make it 3-2, that's soft, I like it. I was like very worried they would delete the elementals. Juggernaut now gives you 2 magnetics. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. So now with Drakari you already get 4. Mama Murgleton is now a tier 3, so they're not buffing the effect, they're making her easier to get. And same for Papa, I assume. Okay, that's definitely an approach. Maybe that makes the Murloc comp good again. Dire Mach. So what's the change? When you have space, summon the highest attack Murloc. So now he can summon only Murlocs. No more summoning Leroys. Makes sense. Gunpowder gives 2 attack. Still pretty mid. Corsair gives 3-4. Not a big change. And this guy is now a rally. Kind of good. He might be good as a rally. Because you don't have to play the setup with Macau and Titus. Just play him on his own and he's good. And it attacks the target first. I mean, he's gonna be interesting. He's gonna be kind of like the dragon. The 7-drop dragon. In a way. Without being a cleave. Yeah, he's kind of like a Ravager without being a cleave. Not bad. But not great either. I still think I prefer the cleave most of the time. The Quillbore is a 3-7. Still bad. Quillbore, their biggest issue is buffing the health of the gems. And I don't know if they're addressing this on this patch. I would make the health buffer Tavern Tool. I think that would make Quillbore considerably better. Elder is 8 gold but casts 2 gems. So basically, before it was 6 gold, 1 gem. So the equivalent of 12 gold, 2 gems. And now it's 8. So that's 50% better. That's pretty good. But that's not the problem of Quillbore. Also, the stat line of Hyde Ritualist is not the problem of Quillbore. I wish they would give them Tavern 2 on the health buffer. Kruner gives 2-2. That's a good change, because Kruner was kind of bad. Eternal Knight now gives 4-2. Also a good change. Forsaken Weaver gives 2 attack. Okay. We're so back. Undead are so back. That's a huge change. Like, now the normal version is the equivalent of previous the golden version. And it's what they had to do. It's a freaking 6-drop. Okay. That's good. Solid. They're also buffing Crusher to 2-2. They're also buffing Blanchy to 8-8. Tycoon is now a tier 5, however. So you cannot Eyes of the Earth Mother it. Back to back. So, repeat for each other back to back if cast this game. And now it says, your future back to backs give an extra 4-4. So it still works with Balinda. Oh, it doesn't multicast it. And because it doesn't multicast it, it doesn't improve the spell damage. Like, the spell damage is not improving it. The spell damage doesn't change it. Staff of Enrichment. Give minions in the Tavern 2-2 this game. Yeah, it makes sense that they revert to this. Winds is now back to 1 and gives 6-6. That's actually a buff. A Queen's Command. Actually, it's not a buff if you get it from the trinket. But it's a buff if you buy it from the shop. And I guess you were never buying it from the shop, so it's kind of like a nerf. Queen's Command gives 2 free rather than 3-3. And they're also making some trinket changes. They removed Lightning in a Bottle and Anchor. Good decision. They removed Lavish Cape, Signet, Unholy, and Gilded. Good decisions. Not sure about Lavish Cape. This one was sometimes good. It's just that Menagerie and Nala suck. So, that's why it's not so good. Top Hat is now cheaper. They're making a lot of changes. We're gonna see them in game. They're changing this to give you 2 blood gems. Still bad. They're changing Clock. Gain 3 gold. Buy a greater trinket next turn. So this trinket was so bad for 0 gold that now you're getting 3 gold as well. They're paying you to take it. Bubble Crown now 5-5. Solid. I kind of like Bubble Crown anyways. Bluegill gives 4-4. Booty Baby Bro gives 3-2. Still bad. Scroll to 2. Battle Cruiser, interesting. In the right spots. Headstone, they buff it by 2. This one would be good if it started like 1 and then goes 2. And then goes 3, 4, 5, 6. Necklace, still bad. Nerf to this. Lots of changes. Mr. Clock is banned in duos. Was he that good? I didn't play duos this season. They're also changing Radio Star and bringing it back, I assume. Get a copy of the enemy minion that killed this with full health and enchantments. Enemy minion, so now you cannot do Grave Robber on it infinitely. Good change. So, the patch looks good, but I'm disappointed that they're not doing anything to Beasts. Beasts are gonna be like the best trap in the game by far now. All they need to do is just remove Poltron from the game until they figure out also how to nerf Beasts. That's my opinion. And also we'll see if the back-to-back nerf is too much. The comp is fun. I don't know if they should have nerfed it. Other than that, patch looks good. I think the people that like the season are gonna still like the season going forward. People that don't like the season are gonna not like the season. I personally love this season. It's great so far. But that's because I like trinkets and I like the minion pool. Last season was fun because we got something new, but I still think I like trinkets more than time warps. Mostly because trinkets cost you gold, so they're not obscene in the first time that you get them, but they become better later. Whereas time warps sometimes would help people just crazy snowball the game into their favor. And it was maybe like way too OP. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never play Battlegrounds without Hearthstone Deck Tracker. It lets me see each hero's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight. And it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to commit to a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free. Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.